Mick Corrigan here from Action Coach, and I've got a UK Business Spotlight interview today here with James Jebson. So welcome, James.
Thank you. Hello.
James is the Managing Director and founder of E6 Creative in St. Anne's. So great to meet you, James. Kick off and tell us a little bit about E6 Creative.
Well, E6 Creative originally started a number of years ago, but has changed it probably in the last 2 years. We're now a digital marketing agency, but we specialize in social media management. Our USP is that we're content-led. So my business partner and I were both professional photographers for 15 years now, having got our photography degree way back when. And we're now, dealing with, we've currently got 12 premium social media clients, as well as a number of PLCs that we work with commercial photography and filmmaking services across the board. Brilliant.
And what type of customers work well for you?
We've got a really diverse range of clients, to be fair, from a number in the hospitality. We've got a couple of leading hotels in the area and a leading wedding venue. And then we've got an international recruitment firm. We've got an addiction recovery centre. We've got such a diverse range of clients. It's amazing. Property investment, it helps us from a selfish creative standpoint that we're not linear and we're kind of not conveyor belting what we do, and it keeps us on edge from a creative standpoint of always pushing and always striving with the different needs and wants for every single business that's out there, because they're so unique. Some people may want more followers, everybody wants more revenue. Somewhere in between, what do we need to do to make that happen for the businesses? And yeah, we're very proud. We've got 100% retention on every client that's joined us so far, has stuck with us. Like I say, we've had a really strong base of photography and filmmaking, and we just found that a number of clients had either not used the images or the video effectively, or they burn through the images really, really quickly and then just go quiet on social for the next couple of months, because obviously operationally, it's a difficult sort of plate to spin when you've got everything else going on, and it tends to get left to the wayside. Whereas we can step in and we deal with everything down to DMs, using the correct language and the voice for the clients and all that kind of stuff, and get a real structure and understanding when their clients will be online, what the drivers are, and work backwards for them to get the right content out there consistently. Every client gets the set amount of posts every single week, set amount of shoots every month, and that facilitates a really strong. The figures are nothing but going up, which is amazing to see.
So that explains why you got 100% redemption. So well done, fantastic news. What do you think attracts clients to you in the first place? What is it that stands out to them about you? What differentiates you from other options?
I think the standard of what we produce and how we operate is definitely one of the USPs for us. Particularly within our market of social media management, generally speaking, currently they're more sort of one-man bands, an individual that's trying to cater for all elements. We've got a team of 8, so we've got from graphic designer, video editor, obviously Beth, my business partner, is also a photographer and filmmaker. We've got the guys that do the day-to-day caption writing and interactions on DM. So there is definitely a market for that sort of more budget social media management, where it's one person who's kind of doing stuff on their iPhone. But our customers are very conscious that they're a premium business in a premium market, and as such, their online presence needs to be premium, and that's where we can step in and create that for them and do it in a consistent way that delivers results for them.
Great. So things are going well. What about the future? What does that hold for you?
Yeah, I mean, we've had meetings. We've had meetings with all clients already working forward to the first calendar quarter of 2025. We've instantly seen the impact, particularly for our hospitality clients, of the recent budget. A lot of those are operated on minimum wage, so they've seen a massive influx with regards to the changes that are going to kick in April for that, as well as national insurance and all the other elements that all businesses are absorbing. But particularly the hospitality clients, we've really seen, when they're looking at the figures of what it's impacting them, it's very dramatic. And in turn, those businesses either go one way or the other with what we offer. A lot of them either go, right, let's double down and get that engine running to make up for that. And some are going, we're really on the tilt of kind of knowing whether we can afford you. So that kind of trickles down for us. So from a hospitality point of view, you know, it's interesting going into 2025 what that's going to deliver for us, and the knock-on effects, that ripple effect across the other services such as what we provide. On the other side of that, you know, all of the businesses are thriving, but what we're projecting for 2025 for all our clients is nothing but positive stuff. And for a business perspective of us on our own, our growth has been exponential over the last 2 years alone. So to the point where we've still got a holding website, which is sacrilege as far as I'm concerned as an agency. We need to sort that out. But we've been very fortunate that the network that we've created over 15 years has facilitated the clients we've got now. So we can push further into 2025 with some outreach that we've not had the need or opportunity to do so far. So our growth, now that we've got the team and the operations in place, is nothing but good. We had a piece of organic content, so we created. It's just about to hit 1 million views for a client that we put out last week. It was a short form video, which is, for any business owner, short form video is definitely key right now. Short 20-second clip, but it's organically hit. I think it was about 850,000 last time I checked, which was this morning. But that kind of impact for a business can be mammoth. You know, it can be incredible.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you're a skilled and qualified photographer, as indeed is your partner and your wife, and you've set up a business. So that there's challenges there, isn't there? What learnings have you had along the way, morphing from photographer into business owner?
I think for me, I feel like I'm the other way around. I feel like I've always had a strong business acumen and been very enterprise minded. And then I developed excuse the pun, but developed the photography skills at that point. It's always a conversation. I often speak to like university leavers and college students just about that difference of once they leave school going into industry, what makes that difference? Because I look at my alumni and we look just last year, and there's only 2 out of our entire degree year that are working professionally within the industry, which is, you know, questioning why is that? What, you know, we've all been given the same opportunities. What makes that difference? And genuinely, I do feel that the business acumen in roles that I'd had previously, you know, sold cars when I was 18, straight out of school. So I worked for BMW. So that was kind of my first introduction to branding, because they put you on a branding course and all those kind of things that at the time, I'll be honest, I was probably just doing it to pay for the beer at the weekend, actually gave me a grounding and an understanding over sort of that first section of my life to go back to university when I was 28 to do my degree. You know, really, that gave me a good business acumen to then learn the photography and filmmaking skill sets and use that sort of moving forward. So yeah, definitely business person first. So that evolution's been really, really easy for me. Beth, as you say, my now business partner and now wife, E6 was mine, and then she's come on board with that. So we've learned along the way of some amazing skills. We work incredibly well together, which we speak to some people and they're like, God, you work with your missus or you work with your fella. I couldn't do that. We absolutely genuinely love it. You know, we've had to learn about when we're in the evening that we draw a line on business chat and we go back into family mode, because that's easy to kind of let that overspill. So we're very self-aware and we remind each other of that. But particularly as the business has evolved over the last 12 months, kind of narrowing it down with adding team members, we've always been used to taking on board every single role and every single job responsibility across the business. So the main things we've learned definitely been in the last 12 months with bringing the team on board with Molly and Katie and all the guys that we've got here. You know, managing those guys and motivating them and understanding that each of them are individuals, that we can't just put them all in the same box thinking that the main drivers are X. We've got to understand that it might be Y and all that kind of stuff that comes with that. But I enjoy it. I kind of live for it. You can probably tell by the pace of my speech. My brain's always going 100 miles an hour. So
You definitely can tell that, James. Yeah.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Fantastic. And I wish you all the best. Thanks for sharing that journey, that story, and the success that you've been enjoying so far.
I appreciate it.